Well, hello and welcome again to our reading of Mark's Gospel. We're in chapter 10 and we're up to verse 35. This is the request of James and John, which is recorded in Matthew's Gospel but not Luke. Luke tends to not want to include things that might be slightly embarrassing to the apostles, and so this one could be taken that way. So Luke, of course, leaves it out. Kai prosperuon tai auto. So James and John, the sons of Zebediah, came to him, saying to him, Didaskale, O teacher, we wish, fellow, that. So this is this funny use of hina. So we wish that, and the e'an for an, that we would ask you that you might do for us. So we wish would say in English, we wish to ask you that you might do something for us. And he said to them, what do you want that I will do for you? And the me is in square brackets and doesn't really make a lot of sense here, and hence it's not in the earliest manuscripts either. And they said to him, grant to us that the main verb here is from this is from kathizdo, to sit down, and this is the subjunctive, aorist subjunctive, that we might sit one from the right of you, so one on your right and one on your left, in your glory. So grant that we may sit one on the right and one on the left of you in your glory. And Jesus said to them, you do not know what you are asking, from ITO. And then we get a question here. Are you able, piain, this is the aorist infinitive from pino, to drink the cup, relative pronoun hot, which I drink, or to be baptized, aorist in passive infinitive, with the baptism with which I am being baptized. So this is passive here. So to be baptized with the baptism which I am being baptized, or in which I am being baptized. And they said to him, Dunamitha, we are able. And Jesus said to them, the cup which I drink, you will drink. So it's PMI is the future. It goes into the middle, this verb pino, and so it's PMI in the future is future middle. So the cup which I drink, you will drink, and the baptism in which I am baptized, you will be baptized. So lots of these passives here. But we get an articular infinitive, the to sit. So this is the aorist infinitive from kathizdo, used as an articular infinitive. So the sitting, so to sit, we'd say, for on the right and on the left, is not my, understand, gift do I to give, but those for whom it has been prepared. So this is the perfect passive from hetoimazdo. Hetoimos is ready or prepared, so those for whom it has been prepared. This is the perfect passive. And the 10, this is the other 10 other disciples, hearing, they began agonactio, they began to be annoyed regarding James and John, and having called them, Jesus says to them, you know that those thinking that they arcane, that they rule the Gentiles, katakuri usin, this is from katakuriotto, I should put it correctly, katakuriuo. It's used in the Septuagint, generally of a foreign ruler. So those who think that they rule the Gentiles, they rule over them, and literally they're great ones. Another word of ruling over, it's kat exousiadsto is the verb. It's to have authority over them. So, and their rulers have authority over them. Not thus it is among you, but whoever, subjunctive, wishes to be megas great among you, estai will be the servant of all. And whoever wishes to be first among you, he will be the doulos panton, the servant of all. For the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve. So this is diakonio, this is the aorist passive infinitive, and this is just the aorist active infinitive. So the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a lutron, well, a ransom. It's only used here in the New Testament and in the Matthew parallel. It's elsewhere used of a prisoner of war, in fact, for prisoners of war giving a ransom, and the word does appear in the Septuagint. His life as a ransom in place of many, anti-polon, not against many, but in place of many. And they came into Jericho, and we get a genitive absolute, a man coming out from Jericho, and his disciples, and hikanos is often used in the sense of sufficient or perhaps large, so a large crowd. So Bartimaeus, the son of Timaeus. Now Bar, of course, in Aramaic is like Ben in Hebrew, it just means son of. So Bartimaeus is literally the son of Timaeus. But Mark, of course, always feels the need to explain what these Hebrew and Aramaic names mean. So genitive absolute here, as he was going out from Jericho, and his disciples, and a large crowd, sorry, that's a genitive absolute there, so Bartimaeus, the son of Timaeus, a blind prosaites, a blind beggar. This is a late word, it's never used in the Septuagint. He sat beside the road, and having heard that Jesus the Nazarene is understood there, exatot from archimai, he began to cry out and to say, Son of David, Jesus, Elieson, have mercy on me. Just from eleo, this is the aorist imperative. And many of them were rebuking him. This is this epitimao again. Many were rebuking him that he might be silent. Aorist subjunctive from co pao. It's an alpha contract verb. And he cried out all the more, Son of David, have pity on me. And Jesus, standing there, said to him, Call out to him, from phoneo, aorist imperative. And they called the blind man, saying to him, Take heart, get up, he is calling you. And he, having put aside his himation, his garment, having leapt up, this is from anapaidao, it's an alpha contract verb, this is the aorist participle here. Having leapt up, he went to Jesus, and Jesus, having answered to him, said, What do you wish I will do for you? So what do you want me to do? And the blind man said to him, Rabboni. So this is just another form of rabbi. It's just a perhaps more polite form. And then we get hina anablepso. So the he says, because he asked him, what do you want me to do? And so you have to understand, you will do something in order that I might regain my sight. And so you can just translate it. The blind man said to him, Rabboni, that I might regain my sight. And, or see to it that I regain my sight, or something like that. We've got an ellipsis here. And Jesus said to him, depart, your faith has saved you, perfect from sozo. And immediately he recovered his sight, and he followed him on the road. And that's the end of chapter 10.